In Miss Grace's classroom, there was one rule that mattered more than all the others. Not about sitting still, not about being quiet, about something much bigger. A lie is like a tiny crack in a window. You can barely see it at first, but left alone, it always grows bigger.
Ethan knew about that rule. He knew it very well. But 3 days ago, Ethan had told a lie. And ever since, something strange was happening to his heart.
It started as a tiny feeling, like a small stone in his shoe. Not painful enough to stop walking, but always there, always uncomfortable.
3 days ago, Ethan had reached for a pencil on the high shelf. His elbow caught the edge of something, and the most beautiful painting in the class fell.
Nobody had seen. Ethan put the painting back carefully, hiding the small torn corner against the wall. His heart was beating so fast he could hear it. Does anyone know what happened to our butterfly painting? Ethan, you were near the shelf earlier. Did you see anything happen to it at all?
No, Miss Grace. I did not see anything. I was just getting a pencil. Maybe it fell by itself. Really did not see what happened to it.
Ethan was confused. He was feeling guilty, and his mind stuck on why he lied. He thought he was so afraid of telling the truth, but still he told a lie, and that is not giving him peace.
Back in the present, 3 days had passed, and the small stone in Ethan's shoe had not gone away. It had gotten heavier with every single hour.
Ethan, you haven't touched your food.
Ethan, something is wrong with you. Not sick wrong, carrying something wrong. I have been watching you for 3 days. What is it? You can tell me. I don't know. I broke Miss Grace's butterfly painting. Not broke, tore the corner. And when she asked, I said I did not know. I looked right at her and I lied.
Lily did not gasp, did not say that was terrible. She just nodded slowly, because she had been 4 years old once, and she knew exactly how fear made liars of everyone.
The worst part is, it was an accident. I did not mean to damage it. But I was so scared. And now the lie feels worse than the accident ever did.
Ethan, you already know what you need to do. You knew the moment the lie came out. That is why it has been hurting you every single day since then.
Every time Ethan looked at that painting, he felt the crack in his chest get slightly wider. Lies are strange that way. They promise to protect you, but they never do.
When the last child left the classroom, it felt like the emptiest room. And Miss Grace's desk seemed very, very far away. Miss Grace looked up and saw Ethan walking toward her with an expression. It was the face of someone ready to be honest.
Miss Grace, 3 days ago, I was getting a pencil, and I knocked the butterfly painting by accident. The corner tore.
Miss Grace did not speak immediately. The silence lasted 5 whole seconds. And in those 5 seconds, Ethan lived through approximately 1,000 different terrible...
Ethan, I already knew it was an accident. I could see from the way it fell. What I did not know was whether you would find the courage to tell me the truth.
You knew? But you asked me, and I said, Miss Grace, you knew the whole time?
Because, Ethan, telling the truth has to come from inside you. If I had told you I knew, you would have confessed out of fear. That is not the same thing at all. This small tear can be fixed with a little careful work. But a lie that stays inside, only you can fix that one.
Ethan feels relaxed. His chest feels very light now. He touched the torn corner of painting. He knew it was an accident, and he was sorry for that, but he was relaxed.
Today, Ethan learned that lies only complicate things. Lies have burden on our heart, and truth bring comfort and relaxation for our minds and hearts.
They fixed the painting together. It was not perfect. You could still see the faint line where the tear had been, but somehow that made it more beautiful than before.
To lie is always easy in the beginning, but the truth is always better. People who speak truth, they don't hide anything. They are relaxed and happy always. Ethan put the painting back on the shelf, this time with the corner facing outward. Not hidden, not ashamed. Because something repaired with honesty.
Telling the truth is scary, but carrying a lie is much, much heavier. See you tomorrow in Miss Grace's world. Subscribe! Bye, friends!